Hey, it's Alex from Raw Blueprint. So I regularly get asked about hiring. So alongside my coaching consulting business, I actually run my own executive search company that places chief executives, CFOs, COOs across Europe and North America, working with something called the private equity industry, which in essence is companies that buy businesses, build them, grow them, and then exit them for a better multiple than hopefully they purchased them at. So obviously there's quite a bit of churn with regards to the individuals they bring into the business. But from your perspective, I'm regularly getting asked, how do I attract, how do I bring on new people into the organization? And I want to do it on a low cost basis. Now, obviously running an executive search firm, I'm sure you'd expect for me to say here, go and use an executive search firm. Now, with any of my clients at Raw Blueprint, I don't work with them on a recruiting perspective. It's just a rule of mine. Plus, none of them are actually private equity backed, and that's the area I specialize in. But as a rule of thumb, I do not work with them on the recruiting side to actually recruit for them. But what I do is I support them, as a coach consultant to implement systems, processes to be able to help them recruit, and I support them during that process. So what I wanted to share with you is 3 ways that you can begin to attract people for free and using some of the methods that I use within my executive search firm to attract really good people. Now, these processes work very well in the UK. I also use them internationally as well. So it may be that if you're doing an international hire, that might work as well. But it might need a little bit more research into the relevant place to post, because different countries require different platforms to be able to advertise or to be able to put your profile out there. Now, I'm using the word advertise, but I'm going to show you some free ways to be able to do that. So method number 1 is a really simple one, and that's advertising. So I'm going to give you 2 platforms that you can advertise on for free. They may push you in the paid route, it may work, it may not, but it's worth getting them out there. And what I'll do as well is I'll put in the show notes some additional websites. We don't use these as much because we don't get the results from them, but we also have different platforms that we advertise for different positions on, and they work really well. And then some of them, we can't get people from it because those people are just not on those platforms or not utilizing it. So number 1 is LinkedIn. If you have a company account set up on LinkedIn, now that's not a paid account, that's just a company profile, should I say. So with your company on, that's all set up, you've got your logo, your name and everything else on there. It doesn't appear as like it's not a question mark, it's like a grayed out box when you look at your profile. Then you can actually advertise on LinkedIn for 1 job post per LinkedIn user for free. What I would do is I'd go through onto that profile. So the top right hand side of your LinkedIn will actually show you some examples in here of how to find that through this video. And if you're watching that now, top right hand side to go through. So you can post 1 free job advert. It will encourage you to go paid. Of course it does. It's, LinkedIn's got to make money earned by Microsoft, but just keep saying no. And eventually that will post a profile on. It won't get you as much reach as a paid advert, but it will get you some decent reach. We've placed searches on the back of this free posting for the executive search firm. So it really does work to put it on. And another great tip is as well, if you make people in your company as admin of that company LinkedIn profile, they're also able to post 1 job post on that platform for free as well. So if you've got 10 people in your organization, you're hiring for 10 more, you can in essence have 10 free job adverts promoting your business on LinkedIn for completely free. The other one in advertising is Indeed. Indeed is a paid platform as well. However, you can also do it on a free basis. We use that really well. We actually use that a lot for internal hiring within my executive search firm. So I'd encourage you to do exactly the same. Try it out. It may work, it may not, but it's worth a try. Number 2, what I recommend is to reach out to everybody in your business and ask them for referrals. Referrals are a key way of getting really good people into your firm. Dropping an email from them, we also have an incentive where you'll get cash if that person joins us as well within my executive search firm. So it's well worth you doing that. And then also promoting that on social media that you are hiring is a really great way. And then in addition, asking for referrals from your clients. It may be that they don't know, it doesn't matter. What you're doing is you're having extra dialogue with them. You're telling them that you're hiring, they're telling them that you're expanding your firm, and that's a great excuse to have a conversation with them. So you've got internal referrals from internal employees, anybody within your network. If you're running a business, I'm sure you're well connected, reach out to people that run other businesses, etc., people in your connections, contacts, your Facebook, whatever else it is, ask for those referrals from the wider network, and then also promote that you're hiring on LinkedIn. And lastly, get out and reach out to your clients and ask them who they know. Clients, prospects, people who you're wanting to work with, ask them who they know. I always go in with, hi, it's Alex from Raw Selection. We have spoken in the past. I just wanted to ask you a quick favor. I'm running a search at the moment for internally. We're expanding the team. I appreciate you probably work with maybe competitors, or you probably know people in the industry. I just wanted to ask who you may know that would be a fit, and I'm hiring for this position in this location. Who would you recommend that maybe I should reach out to that could be interested or just could be a great fit for that role? Really good way of connecting with a client, and I've actually won business off the back of that as well. Number 3 is the more time-consuming process, but a lot of recruiters, when they get a search, will go onto LinkedIn. A lot of them obviously will have really good CRMs and databases and keep that up to date, but LinkedIn's also a great tool. What I'd do is I'd identify 15 to 20 of your closest competitors or similar companies that you'd like to hire from. Begin looking at their LinkedIn profiles and then go onto their employees. Find people that are doing a similar role to what you're looking for, thinking similar job titles, similar etc. from there within your location, and I'd drop them a message. 2 types of messages you can do on LinkedIn. You've got an INMAIL, and then you've also got a connection message. So your connection message is your free route. If you've got a paid account, you will have some free INMAILs on there if you haven't used it for BD or a different purpose. But I would definitely utilize the connection message, writing a message in there. Hi John, really impressed with your profile. Came across it while I was browsing your firm. We're actually expanding our team here, and I'm really excited to talk to you about an opportunity working for a X job title. Really interested to have a call. Appreciate you may not be looking right now, but I just wanted to run this opportunity past you, see if it will improve your current situation. Now, you do have a character limit. That's probably roughly in it, because that's usually similar to what we would use when we approach people for the executive search firm. And also, I also use that technique for business development, obviously tweaking the message. So well worth you guys utilizing these 3 methods to identify new people into your firm. If you haven't got the time, I do recommend going out to executive search firms. You've got to, weigh up what options you've got. And I'm guessing if you're looking for this, it's probably that you're wanting to do it yourself. So utilize those methods, get them implemented into your business, and please do drop me a note, drop a comment below if there's any other ideas that you think of that would be good, or if you've implemented some of these. Is it worked? Has it not worked? And I'm happy to help you out. If you are looking for a coach or consultant to come in and support you with growing your business, somebody that's actually living this life at the moment, hasn't been coaching, consulting for 30 years and hasn't really run their own business. As I mentioned, I run my own company. I do this as a kind of a hobby, in all honesty, helping companies. I'm very passionate about it. Please do reach out to me. It's alex.rawlings@rawblueprints.com. Happy to have a conversation and see how I may be able to help your company increase your revenue and your profits.